Me, myself, I do understand that I am in a youthful position myself in my life. But one thing I want to tell you guys is don't waste your time. For young men, don't waste your time. Always prioritize the time that you have because one day you will be 50, you'll be 60 years old. You have to prepare now. Your youth is used to prepare yourself later. The younger self, the person who you are right now, is going to grow and take care of your older self. But the thing is, you have to make sure you're not doing bad things with your life. So for me, I'm 19 years old, but I've made plenty of mistakes and I've lived crazy lifestyles. I've done crazy things within my life. One thing I want to tell you, young men, is especially young black men who look like me, you don't have to go slang. You don't have to go trap. You don't have to go do any of that. Instead, develop a skill. Learn something, put your time and attention onto something so you can cultivate and grow. One thing that I experienced in my freshman year of college was I experienced the lack of educational skills and intellectual development, because when I was in school I was bad. I never behaved. I never paid attention in school. I was always skipping school, and this is from the age of 11 to around 17 years old. So I did this from 11 to 17. I was out here trapping. I was out here fighting people. I was out here skipping school. I was out here on the block with older people older than me. Like people who were older than me. I wasn't even a thought when I was hanging out with these people. And what happened is, even though I chose a better route for myself, it took a longer time for me to understand and comprehend what was going on around me, because it was my first time actually stepping into that environment and into that type of space where I had to change and become that individual. You know what I mean? So I want to tell you guys, don't waste your life on the block, because the block will never give you a return. I have friends, they went to prison when I was 13. I won't see them until I'm 31. I'm 19 now. I haven't seen them since I was 13, 14. And I won't see them until I'm 31. They won't come home until they're 31. I got friends deported. The thing is, we have to understand the opportunities and the blessing that God gives us. That's one thing that I'm grateful for. And the thing is, even if you believe that there's no way or there's no path for you, all I ask you to do is pray and work. Pray and work, and it will really work out. Life always works itself out as long as you're persistent and consistent. And that's one thing I'll tell you. Learn a skill. If you're 19, 18 years old, make sure you're in the library. Use that time to gain knowledge. That's the thing. Knowledge is the most valuable thing. Without knowledge and the application of knowledge, which is wisdom, we will never be able to strive or elevate. Do not allow women to distract you. Right now is not a point of time in your age to where you need to be focused on a woman. Don't be out here chasing these girls. Don't be out here abusing drugs, man. Don't use substances. These things will not help you. They will only hinder you. I don't care if you kiss Mary Jane and it helps you work better. Stop. You're not a kid anymore. You're an adult. You have responsibilities. You have things and people to take care of. You have people who may be depending on you. So you have to take that responsibility. You have to take that care early on. Do it now so you don't have to suffer later. That's the biggest thing. Go to school now so you don't have to suffer later. Go to trade school now so you don't have to suffer later. I'm 19 years old. Since I was 15, 14, since I was on the block, I just sat around people who felt sorry for themselves, people who didn't want to go find a new opportunity. I know sometimes it feels as if there's no chances out here and there's no opportunities for you, but there is an opportunity. You just have to change. You have to change. If you are in one place, don't believe that a new opportunity will come to you if you're staying in that one place. I started YouTube when I was 17. I'm 19 now. I wasn't consistent, but I always knew what I wanted to do. I went through depression, all that, it kind of hindered it. But the thing is, I continue to go. I continue to push on. And I continue to document my change and my elevation. I continue to change to where I can step into rooms like that and people will look at me. They'll see the potential and they'll invest time into me. That's how I got here. You think I got here off the sheer will of myself? Of course, yes, I had to initiate the change. I had to think, okay, what can I do to get to my next level? I had to change so much. The individual that I am right now today and who I was when in my youth is crazy. It's crazy. It's a drastic change. But this change and taking this leap and leaving the camp and leaving the lifestyle behind me that I knew for my whole life, I got so many opportunities to meet people who heard my story, be inspired by my story, and push me up into different levels. Right now is such a fundamental part. Your 20s and your 30s will be the most fundamental parts of your life. Learn how to take care of your finances. That's one thing that I'm going to expand into. Learn how to take care of your finances. Learn how to take care of yourself. Learn skills that will make you money, or go to school or go to trade school and maximize those skills. Get those certifications. Do everything that you need to do in order to achieve success later on within your life. Learn to invest. So the money that you make now, while you have time and energy, can help you when you don't have time, when you don't have energy. I'm going to talk about money too. Be resourceful. Be resourceful. Money will always come back. Women will always come back. Friendships, opportunities always come back. The only thing that cannot come back is time. So how do you want to use your time? Do you want to use the time that you have now? Do you want to use it all to create more time for yourself later? Or do you want to use it all up now and not have time later? 30 years old, working an entry-level job, feeling sorry for yourself. And there's no offense to anybody who does that. It's no offense to anybody who does that. But it's your level of ambition. Set out a goal. Set out a plan. Take your life serious. Start by changing your habits slowly. Every bad thing that you do, decrease it, decrease it, decrease it. And eventually, the more you decrease that thing, it'll slowly disappear within your life. Now, you set a plan and you make it plain. You must make it plain. Write it down. Write it down. Then do research on how you can achieve and strive to do this thing. Just because you're young doesn't mean you have time. Now is the time for you to work and create the life that you dream of. Don't ever waste your time.